Good morning from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, which is one of those government agencies that was basically shuttered over the weekend. I'm here on a quick assignment to take some stock photos of the building. They ask us for that every now and then. So guys, we had rumors there'd be a protest, but there's nobody here yet. And I don't know if the congressmen are going to come up and try to go through the doors or something like that. A lot of cops inside. Anyway, let's skip out of here for a while, go do something else. We'll come back if there is a protest. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can see it, but the roads are very, very white right now, and they're all in kind of a line there. That's because we are expecting a big storm coming, well, tomorrow and Wednesday. They're saying anywhere between 4 and 7 inches of snow is the most likely. 1 to 2 is a 25% chance, and 7 to 10 is a 25% chance. That's going to be enough to shut down DC for a day or two. Wednesday we probably won't have schools, probably won't have much work in the federal government. But anyway, you can see they're already pre-treating the roads with these anti-freeze lines. I'm going to take you out to Haynes Point. We haven't been here since the moments after the plane crash. The police have sealed this off for the last, week or so. But now that it's still closed. Oh well. So I'm not taking you out there. Such is life. They still have these big barriers over the road. They used to have cops here. Now they just have the big barriers. I bet I can get by on a bike, but, it's too cold. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, guys, it is lunchtime, and it is a very quiet day in Washington. Trump has some executive orders he's signing, but that's closed press, so we're not allowed in to see that. Not much else going on. He did get back late last night from the Super Bowl, so I guess they're taking it easy on the Monday. Tomorrow's going to be crazy. That building over there, by the way, that is not an embassy. That is the Taiwan Economic and Cultural Institute. It's basically the Taiwanese embassy, but we can't call it an embassy. Over there, that's the Psych Hospital of Washington, Psychiatric Institute of DC. That's where the ambulances end up every now and then when they got a patient that needs a little help. And over here is Nando's. Those of you in the UK know Nando's. Those of you who don't, I feel sorry for you. It's good chicken. So for those who don't know, Nando's is a South African fast food, fast casual place. It spread to the UK and made billions for the owners because there's a Nando's in just about every city in the UK. And they opened up in the US about 10 years ago here in the DC area. There's dozens of Nando's in the DC area. It's pretty good chicken. Portuguese roast chicken. That's their signature dish, and that's what we're waiting for. Okay, lunch is here. Chicken breast and, of course, some french fries. Okay, chicken has been inhaled. That was really good. Even though the skin is a little burned, but the inside is really juicy. All right, we have absolutely nothing going on in DC today, so we're going to go kick back, wait for a fire, maybe go explore. Weather, it's nice enough we could go for a walk. Let's go figure this out. Okay, guys, it's a boring day, but we've got a protest in about an hour. They're already making signs in the coffee shop. I thought, we've been in the White House so much the last week, I haven't actually spent any time showing you what's going on outside the White House. And there's been a lot of deconstruction, a lot of removing of the presidential inaugural parade stuff and the press stand. So I thought, let's go take a look at that, give you guys some pictures of that, and you can see what it looks like today in February. So over there is the White House itself, and that's the gate, the Northwest Gate. It had a big structure put over it, and then they had a walkway that ran the length of the fence line. That's all gone now. There's what's left of the presidential viewing platform. It's been pretty ripped up, still got a little bit of the bones of it left. Even more destroyed though is over here, the press gallery. It's just a frame now. It used to be 3 layers, even had like porta potties on the roof. That black stuff you see in the picture, that's the fence in front of me. It's still fenced off. Let's go wander around the front. So after they remove all the fence, they'll have to put some grass seed down on this mud part, because instead of moving the fence back 3 feet and giving people a sidewalk, they decided to go right to the edge and make everybody walk in the mud. It's government, okay? It's just how government does stuff. Looks like they've already covered that for ice. They've got some salt down there, gravel, I don't know. It's going to be a big storm starting tomorrow at 10 a.m., they said. and it's going to last all day tomorrow. And by Wednesday, I think the schools will be closed. Maybe even Tuesday. My kid will be flushing ice cubes down the toilet. Apparently that's a thing. Kids flush ice cubes down the toilet in the hopes that that will bring a snow day. There is the press stand. What's left of it. Boy, it's picked over. This is Lafayette Square. Over there is the Hay Adams Hotel. Jimmy Carter used to like to stay there. And then the St. John's Episcopal Church. Do you know Biden went there probably the second to last day in office just so he could keep the streak alive of every president since Adams attending a service at St. John's Episcopal. Now, of course, Kennedy and Biden were Catholic, but they still went over there just to keep the streak alive. Kennedy attended a Vesper ceremony, and I guess Biden just went for a private ceremony. Here we go, we're in front. Much better view of what's left of the press stand. Just a bunch of sticks. Alright, let's wander around.
By the end of football.
So, about a week ago, we had a guy try to jump the fence. Actually, he got all the way on top of the fence on the south lawn. He didn't get over before the dogs came out and scared him away. But I heard it damaged the fence, so let's walk over to the south lawn and see if we can see what happened to the fence. Did it actually get damaged, or was it strong enough to hold him back? So we're over here on the east side. That is the Treasury building. I'm told they want to put a big fence up here, but they might just suffice with that fence they built back there. You can see it down on the grass line. That, what's that, 12-foot fence? It's got really sharp, pointy bits on the top. Oh, my phone's ringing. Okay, we are over on the south lawn. There are the trucks that do nothing. They are doing nothing, which is always a good sign. It means that nothing serious is going on. And my dad is calling me again. I gotta pick up the phone. Down here on the south lawn. Now we gotta try to figure out where this guy went over. I'm looking at the spiky bits right now to see if any of them are bent or anything like that. These spikes probably cost a ton of money. And they probably didn't really work that well. Actually, I think it did. It kind of caught the guy's clothes. That or the presence of the dogs barking kind of scared him. Interesting, the police car is now in a more centrally located position. From this point, I can't really see anything bent or anything like that. That is the Christmas tree. We've had natural Christmas trees, living Christmas trees since Carter, but the last 2 years they've just used dead ones. Maybe that's the new standard. I don't really see anything up there. All looks pretty normal to me. Let's take a closer look. Well, it looked like they're all in place. So either they held or they fixed it already. But I don't see any of those bent out of place, do you? Nasty, maybe those nasty little spikes, aren't they? This was out there. There's the new Secret Service police car. This is their new color scheme they're going to be introducing. Getting rid of the white and black. They're going to go to black and yellow. I think they used to be brown many, many decades ago. Can't really remember. It was so long ago. Okay, the first protesters have arrived and a squirrel has set off the fence alarm or something. Let's wander over there. I got a few honks. There's people protesting the closure of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. We'll get over there with a camera. Get some signage, photos. I think it's got another half hour before it starts, to be honest. We have the police on the scene. Anyway. Hey, front you can see all the photographers getting the angle. It's all the same signs though. The crowd's grown a bit. I'm gonna have some speakers here in a minute. Don't know who. I'm told the senator might come.
To slow down the Senate and fight back against Russell Vote, that human embodiment of Project 2025. We're reaching the boo part of this. I'm glad we're getting there. So he got through. He is now trying to shut down the CFPB. That's what he's trying to do. How did he get into office? I'm going to name a few names. Senator Susan Collins of Maine, Senator Tom Tillis of North Carolina, Senator Dan Sullivan of Alaska, Senator John Husted of Ohio, Senator Joni Ernst from Iowa. You know what all those folks share in common? At least two things. One, they all voted for Russell Vote. Two, they're all up for re-election next year.
I am so glad to be here with you today. My name is Elizabeth Warren, and I am here with you to fight for our Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Have tried to shut down the agency that has delivered $21 billion to hardworking families. $21 billion to people who got cheated, and Trump and Musk want to just take that agency away. Country, and I promise you, we will win.
Senator, what can you do to stop the vote?
From scams. Why does Elon Musk want to get rid of all of this? Because he's a thief. Him and Trump. Elon is over in South Africa threatening Ramaphosa, the president, to create a whole battery factory. But you guys work to get something, I believe in your constitution, that says that the black South Africans and people who we fought for to get rid of apartheid now can have 30% in all of the foreign businesses that come in. Elon Musk said, I'm going to build a battery factory. I want you to get rid of that 30%. Old people that we fought in order to get rid of apartheid, but now these gangsters are going to threaten and bluff them and take over South Africa.
Hell no!
By going in and developing all of Elon's businesses and the battery factory. This is thievery. This is gangsterism.
Okay, well that was a bit crazy, yeah. What started as like 2 or 3 dozen people is easily several hundred right now. I crawled my way out of that spot that I was in. My knees were starting to kill me, and made my way to the back of the crowd before calling it a day. All right, let's get out of downtown. It's too cold. Okay, guys, it is evening. We are passing the Mexican place. I really would like a burrito, but my kid asked for a pizza, so we're heading over to 2 Amy's. which is one of the best Neapolitan pizza places in DC. Neapolitan in that there's strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate on the pizza. No, just joking. Anyway, let's grab this pizza and then make our way home. Andrew? Andrew? Yep. Thank you. All right, we got our pizza for our kid because I'm too lazy to cook. Hey, listen, there was a murder tonight at Union Station. Didn't have time to cover it as I was so busy down at the White House. Tomorrow, we will, I'll give you a little more details about that and all the other stuff that's going on in the city. It promises to be crazy, especially if this little rumor I've heard comes true. We'll let you know tomorrow. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.